Hello, hello, hello. Visheryl here with Visheryl's Healthy House. Fitness and health in a place like home. Listen, before I talk to you about what I want to talk to you about, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this video with your families and your friends. Listen, today is an awesome day. Today is 2/22/22. That's a powerful number. That's a powerful day. It means open doors, double doors, opportunities that you cannot even imagine. So make this day a wonderful, powerful day. And also, did you know that you are awesome? You are great. You are wonderful. You are worthy and full of so much worth. Did somebody tell you that today? Listen, I'm telling you. But guess what? Even if I didn't tell you that today, you tell yourself. You look yourself up in the mirror and you say, Queen, girl, you are bad to the bone. King, you are awesome. You are wonderful. You are beautiful. Listen, today I don't have a herb. This is kind of like a encouraging day for me today. I just want to talk about, it was a video that I did probably it was 3 years ago today. And I want to talk about that. But you know what? Let's go outside and talk about it because it's a beautiful day out there. All right. So, I was talking about 3 years ago about a seed. So, once upon a time, no, I'm kidding. I ain't gonna start like that. I had this seed, right? And I was a little frustrated because I knew that inside that seed, it was a lemon seed, was so much potential. Inside that little bitty seed was a lemon tree that had lemons, that could potentially be a lemon forest. So I took that seed and I planted it and I put it on a napkin because they told me I needed to plant it so it to grow. And I put the napkin on top of the microwave. And then I began to pray about it. And I prayed and I prayed and I prayed for that seed to grow. And it never grew. I was like, okay, my faith not strong enough. What's going on? And so somebody said, no. It needs to be planted and it needs liquid in order for it to grow. I was like, okay, my bad. So I went and got this artificial dirt. You know, it's kind of like astroturf or grass or something. You know, it wasn't real, but I figured I'm going to plant it, set it on there. And then it said it needs some liquid. So I said, I saw somebody had a half drink Coke sitting outside. So I took that Coca-Cola and I poured that on there, and and every now and then maybe I can give it some Kool-Aid or I don't know, a Sprite, I don't know, anything wet to put on there. And so on this artificial dirt and this drink that I was putting on it, and began to pray for its growth. And guess what? It still didn't grow. What is going on? As a matter of fact, it started looking sickly and oh my gosh, it looked horrible. And I was like, something's wrong. I'm praying about it. And then I found out that, okay, it's not getting exactly what it needs in order to grow. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe in the power of prayer and signs, wonders, and miracles and all of that. But sometimes the practical is what's needed. Sometimes there's some laws of nature. Sometimes there's some other things that's needed besides prayer. So I took that seed and I placed it in some natural dirt, some real dirt. And then I poured some water on it. And without me even having to pray, the thing began to grow. Because it was designed to naturally flourish when it's giving what is needed in order to do so. Now why did I tell that story? Because at that time I was talking to you about your bodies. See, again, sometimes we believe that all we need is the power of prayer and we can do whatever we want, eat whatever we want, and that could sometimes be the case. But You call me and say, sis, the doctor said my blood pressure is high. I'm in stroke zone and heart attack area. My arteries are all clogged up. Will you pray? Oh, yeah, we can pray. But I tell you what, if you're still going to continue to eat the fat back and the bacon and the grease and the fried and the this, that, and the other that clog those arteries, we can pray all we want. Because if you keep doing the same thing and then you're expecting a different result, oh my goodness, what are we practicing? A little bit of insanity. So sometimes it's not all about just wanting something to happen. We have to do something about it. See, there's laws, principles that sometimes we have to follow. There's laws of nature. There's laws of gravity. There's laws of aerodynamics. What do I mean by that? You know, I can take this remote and drop it out of my hand. And guess what? I do not have to pray that it falls to the ground, because the law of gravity will take place. Because that's something that's natural. That it is natural for this to fall. When I drop it from my hand, it is natural for it to fall because of the law of gravity. Listen, when a pilot is taking off on their airplane and they get it to a certain speed, it's not necessary that they have to wonder if that thing is going to take off. Because at a certain speed, in a certain situation with the plane, the law of aerodynamics is going to naturally take place. And see, our bodies are so fearfully and wonderfully made with some beautiful systems that it is natural for it to be able to do certain things. But if we don't provide the aid, the things that it needs in order to perform the way it should, then we can pray, yes. I'm not against that. But again, what's the root cause of the problem? That's what we need to address. You know, I always talk about the vehicles and cars when I'm talking about our bodies, because we sometimes take care of our cars more than we do ourselves. You know, that engine in that car was so designed that the systems in it will function when you turn that key. But you have to provide it with some things. You have to make sure there's gas in the gas tank. You have to make sure there's water in the radiator. You have to make sure there's oil in the oil pan. And what's that? Power steering fluid in the wheel. And all those things have to be provided in order that the systems may naturally function well. We ain't got to pray about it. You know, it's already designed to do that. It's natural. But if we decide that we want to put some orange juice in that gas tank, if we decide we want to put some Kool-Aid in that radiator, if we decide we want to put some milk in that oil pan, if we decide that we want to put some Crisco in the power steering unit, we can pray all we want. That car probably will not function the way it's supposed to, because we're not providing it with the things that it needs in order that it may work to its fullest potential. So think about it. If we don't put in these bodies what our system needs, if we don't give it the amount of water it needs in order that our arteries can flow through our circulatory system, if we don't give it enough iron, and if we don't give it enough protein, if we don't give it the natural, not no artificial turf, not no processed turf, not so enriched turf, but natural. We come from the ground. So would it be natural that we go to the ground to aid ourselves? There's things that we can do. So listen, if we treat our bodies just as half as good as we treat our cars, we'll be able to give the gifts that's inside of us like the gifts that was in that lemon tree. I'm telling you, you were born on purpose, for a purpose, and there's something specific that's in this world that you are designed to do. There's a gift inside of you that don't belong to you. It belongs to me. And you're supposed to fulfill it and give it to us. So listen, if you're too tired to do it, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you're too tired to stop being sick, let's talk about it. You know, because there are, again, gifts that we want you to fulfill. We don't want to see them like my guy said, Les Brown and Miles Monroe and all the people who said the richest place right now is the graveyard because what's been buried there is all those gifts that didn't get fulfilled. So that book you're supposed to write, I want to read it. That daycare that my grandbaby is supposed to attend, I want to visit it. That school that you're supposed to open it, I want to see it. That beauty shop that we need and you're supposed to own, I want to see that happen. But if you don't allow your body to continue to function and then you're too sick to get up off the couch to fulfill your purpose, guess what? You're not doing yourself a favor, but you're not doing us one either, because we love you and we want to see you fulfill the destiny that was placed before you. Because, well, let me fix that. It's not before you or behind you. It's inside of you. Yes, it is. It's inside of you. So that's what I talked about. That's all I want to say. I don't want to keep this too long. I'm enjoying this beautiful sun out here. Vitamin D. Oh, I'm loving it. Oh, my goodness. Do me one more favor today. If you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours. Y'all have a wonderful, powerful day today. Cheryl here, Cheryl's Healthy House. I'm out of here. Bye.